Hello, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for this invitation, Kim. I asked my mom if I could share her story with you, and she was very happy and gladly consented. So let me tell you about it. Before the EBP, my mom is 82 years old, and she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer.
Wow.
And it's a miracle that she's still with us because she was given until December of before Christmas last year. And it has always been a miracle each day that she is with us. And her life has been a miracle for all of us. It's a beautiful experience of love. So before the EBP, my mom's health would go up and down. And sometime July, mom's recovery was very slow after the last hospitalization due to a serious case of pneumonia. Okay. So she first heard about the EBP trial when we tried it on for free, and I asked her if she wanted to listen to that. At the time, she was about 2 weeks away to the hospital. Our suspicion that she had again pneumonia was confirmed. And so she was very weak then. And I didn't expect her to really be into the free trial, understanding what it was. But amazing that at the end of the free trial, the first live free trial, um, she told me, Monette, I heard that a free video trial is gonna be prepared. Will you please let me know if that is up? I would like to listen to it again. So fast track, we're already in the hospital about 3 weeks after, and I completely forgot about that. In the middle of our very difficult struggle with pneumonia, she happened to ask me again. And she even iterated the request through her nurse. She said, Monette, is the free video trial ready? I'd like to listen to it. Mom, are you sure you can do that? Yes, just put it on my ears for me to listen to. So I did that. I asked the permission of Kim if it was ready for sharing. And to my surprise, it was. So she listened to it. At that time, because we were so concerned with the deteriorating case of my mom, uh, I just prayed myself with EBP that whatever is the highest will of divine, that she be embraced. Um, little did we know that towards the end of her hospitalization, certain unexplainable, I would call miracle happened. Eventually, she was treated with pneumonia. Her pneumonia was very baffling, although very serious. She almost didn't make it. Second, her lung fluid, they call pleural effusion, which has been there and which was seen as a sign of metastasis in the lungs, somehow considerably decreased until her drain tubes were removed. And that has baffled everyone again. Okay. That's the only thing that allows the doctors to surmise that there is metastasis, because why can't the fluid, dry up? Surprisingly, it dried up. So we went home because she's recovered from pneumonia. But she still felt weak. She can't go back to her original state, which was not having oxygen with her. So she had oxygen 24 hours a day, and she still felt weak. Now, an emergency happened. I was woken up uh, in the middle of the night to come down because she was having chest pains. Now, for me, that was like a warning, chest pains. And out of 10 being the highest in terms of level of pain for her to tolerate, she was at 8. And her pulse rate, which should be normal at a maximum of 80 for her age, was like runaway 98 to 104 beats per minute.
Oh my.
I happened to experience what 90 beats per minute would look like, and really I wouldn't be able to sleep because it's just palpitating very strongly. So with her age, it's 98. And her respiratory rate, the rate with which she breathes, maximum normal for her should be 20. Ideally, it's 12. But she was breathing at 25 minutes, 25 heaves per minute and going up. So, do we take her to the emergency room? In which case, it was predictable what was going to happen, and her situation may not be alleviated in time. So, I prayed the EBP and asked the Blessed Mother what would be most appropriate. And she wanted to pray the EBP. So, she prayed the EBP. I prayed the EBP as well. And surprisingly, I had the nurse do the vitals again. And her pulse rate within 4 minutes' time went down to 84 beats. And her respiratory rate went down to 22. And I asked her about the chest pain, which was my main concern. And she said, it's down to 2. 5 more minutes and it's 0. But by early morning, all her vitals were normal. Okay. And so that was so exciting. And she was so happy with it. So she started to not have oxygen in the morning. She would have it in the evening to support her while sleeping, but she was out of it in the morning. And you could see the friends saw her, standing up, going around, wearing her clothes, wearing her, because she wants to, she's such a fashionista, that's her self-expression. And she was happy. And now she started to ask me, Monette, I'd like to pray the EBP. Monette, I'd like to pray the EBP. And because of and so I asked Kim, what can we do? My mom keeps repeating, request that she wants to pray the EBP. So she was given a copy. She was given the prayer. She was allowed to have the prayer and to have her own discovery and experience with the Blessed Mother. So I let her be. She had a copy of the prayer, and then I just let her be. And then 20 days after, that was about last week, 20 days after, in one of our conversations in the morning, she just happened to say, Monette, she said, um, the EBP, I just learned something. And what was that, Mom? I said, um, I'm the cause of everything. I just got, and she was smiling. She was not like, she was into self blame. She was like smiling. I learned that I'm the cause of everything. And that was powerful for me. I'm here where I am because of me. And I said, what do you mean? And I said, I'm the vessel. The vessel and the creator are one. I'm one with the creator. And what does that give you, Mom? And she said, oh, I'm so humbled. I'm so humbled. And that is great power. She looked at me in the eye and she said, like a secret, she said, I discovered great power. That's why humility is very, very important. She told me. And my brother came in at lunch and he saw how my mom is so present. Usually she would have fits of um, uh, mixing memories. She wasn't so sharp in her memory because of her situation. But she's so sharp. And she shares about these things. And she would even tell me, Monette, while I pray it every day, um, the nurse would put the testing for the oxygen saturation, and I would get a 98%. Guys, 98% is the normal among us. Someone who has an oxygen in the evening, the tolerance level that the doctor gives her is 92 is okay. It's normal for her 92. So when she gets 98, 97, 99, wow, that's amazing. So we continue to be, and most of all, she's happy. She's very relaxed. She's very calm. It's easy to be bored, and she gets easily bored, but she doesn't. She smiles a lot. She's so at peace. Of course, she still has her ups and downs, but then she recovers quickly. She even tells us, oh, that's okay. I've managed it already. So we are so blessed by this love, divine love that is in us and between us. It's such a beautiful gift, and I'm ever grateful to the Blessed Mother for this gift. Thank you, Kim.
Wow. Wow, Manette. I mean, wow.